Pandas supports exporting data to a wide variety of formats, and virtually all importers are paired with an exporter. We focus on three: comma-separated values, Excel, and HDF, which is the closest format to a native one for storing Pandas series and data frames. Other supported formats include SQL or SQL, JSON, the native formats for Stata and SPSS, and Parquet and Feather, which are often used on big data platforms. Start by opening Lesson 20. Run the first cell to load the data from the CSV and the Excel files used in the previous lesson. Exporting to CSV and Excel are nearly identical. Both are accessed using methods that follow the pattern to format, where format is CSV or Excel. The only required argument is the file name. While both support a wide range of options to customize the exported file, the only notable option is sheet name, which lets the Excel sheet name be specified. The first problem examines exporting data to Excel. Before starting on the problem, we can use a variable explorer to examine the two variables created when we imported the data. Both are data frames containing the same data. They only differ in the name of the indices. We export data using To Excel followed by the file name. Running the cell creates an Excel file which is visible in the left column. We can open this file to inspect the exported data. By default, the exported data contain both the index and any columns in the data frame. Next, we will export to CSV. To CSV only requires the name of the file, gs10 exported.csv. Run the cell, then we can open the CSV in the editor. We can see the contents of the CSV as text. It has two columns, and again, the index has been exported. Next, we export the data to HDF. HDF is the closest format to a native file format for Pandas. Saving to HDF requires two inputs, the HDF file name and a key. Adding the optional parameter mode equals A allows a file to be appended to so that multiple variables can be stored in the same file. Data from HDF files is read using read HDF followed by the file name and the key, both of which are required. To HDF requires two arguments, the file name and a key. First, we export gs10 Excel to the file combined.h5 using the key Excel. The H5 file is visible in the file pane. This is a binary file, and so we cannot easily view its contents. Next, we can add gs10 CSV using the same file name, combined.h5, the key CSV, and adding mode equals A, which appends to the existing data frame. If the mode is not set to A, then To HDF will overwrite the file, and the data previously exported is lost. Read HDF imports HDF data. It requires two inputs, the file name, combined.h5, and the key Excel. The second variable can be reread using the same syntax where the key is now CSV. We can look at the head of the imported data to verify the data frame is unchanged. We can also look at reread CSV's data to verify that it is identical to the original data frame. Compare this data to the original gs10 CSV data frame. Pandas supports exporting to a wide range of file formats. The most common are CSV and Excel, which are both available using the To format method pattern. HDF is the closest approximation to a native file format for pandas. This format requires a key and simplifies storing multiple variables in the same file.